Hey there, this is John, and want to talk to you about Christmas and what to do when you get through with that Thanksgiving promotion that you, I hope, do very well in. Over the years, we've done with many clients, we've done a Christmas sale that is like the 12 days of Christmas. And I know that's not unique. A lot of you have probably done it. I'm just going to show you what we've done, and I'm going to show you one client what we've done. And maybe that'll help you. So take away what you want in it. And the thing of it is, these 12 days of Christmas tanning promotions can be really good. Um, I think sometimes some of the owners or managers, they kind of go into almost Christmas vacation mode a little bit early in December. And I would strongly recommend that there's still business to be had. Now, and looking at the numbers that we aggregate from our clients, usually business is fairly good up till about the 15th or 18th, maybe even the 19th of December. And then all of a sudden it all falls in that people are either going to parties or they're hosting things at their homes and whatever, and they're really busy with that, and they're not as likely to go in and tan. Now, when you get to the 26th of December, from that point until New Year's Eve, there's a lot of great spray tanning business out there, and even some UV tanning people are starting in to get ready for the new year for 2022. So 12 days of Christmas promotion. What you have to do is you have to set up 12 days of offers and your posting schedule. So then, when you're done with that, you can kind of relax for Christmas. But if you get it set up, and you can do this, of course, with your email and with your social. And so the holidays may be crazy, but there's also time everyone wants to look good and feel great. And we know that at the holidays, this is that kind of that for those of you in my age category, which there probably aren't a whole lot on this that are watching this that are, but there's that uh, Norman Rockwell painting that was on Life magazine, back 70 years ago, I think, that showed a family around a turkey dinner and just those kinds of idyllic pictures of Christmas. And that's what we all want to feel. We want to feel that Christmas is perfect. We want the that feelings that everything is great in our family, and it's a wonderful life, that kind of thing. And so you want to get this done. You want to get it done early, so you're ready to go, and you can relax between early Christmas and through New Year's. Okay, so here's what we do. We set them up, and these are a different special every day from the 12th of December through the 23rd. Now, it has to be very different specials that you have to have. And what's important is when you set these up, and let me go back to the graphic again. As you can see here, what we've done is we've got a graphic that shows the first 6 days, and it shows what the special is in each one. And then we've got one for the second 6 days. Now, what we show here is suggested offers. Those are just suggestions. You're going to come up with a whole different raft of suggestions that you're going to want to use. So we've just used these a few times over the years, and we've used others, whatever. I could put on here 20 different graphics of different 12 days of Christmas promotions, and then it would take this video too long, and I don't want to take too much of your time. But so we put some suggestions on here. But the best thing to do, and let's talk about what's most important in your offers and setup. Each 12 of the 12 days should be a unique valued offer. I wouldn't bother to do it. Don't bother to do it if you can't come up with something that's uniquely valuable from each other that, well, the customer is going to react to, because that's the idea. If someone comes in a day or two after one of the offers and wants to buy that offer from the day before, let them. Let's not stop people from tanning in any way. So, and we've had an experience where someone has come in and the 7th or 8th day of the 12 days of Christmas and wanted to buy all of the specials, and it gets a little crazy, but it's a nice crazy to have. The other thing is your offers are your offers, which is what I was saying about when you look at what we had in our graphics. It's got to be what works well for your salon, because salons are different all over the country. There's some similarities, but it depends on your market, depends on the socioeconomic, the income level of your market. You may have people that will spend more money. I will say this, and this is very true. The gift carding side of Christmas or the 12 days of Christmas is not a fantastic opportunity because I think we all think in thinking about it's a wonderful life, giving and receiving gifts, whatever. We think about selling gift cards all the time. And the truth of it is, and this comes from research, is that most people don't buy a gift card in tanning for someone else. They may take advantage of your discount on a gift card, but they'll use it themselves, which is okay. That's fine too. Um, but just if you have an expectation that you're going to sell a lot of gift cards to people for Christmas gifts, that's probably not going to be the case. When they buy it, they'll buy it for themselves. So that's why when we do the 12 days of Christmas, we don't usually put in a discount on a gift card, but that doesn't mean that you can't. Just keep in mind that that's usually they're not buying it to give away, they're using it to do themselves. So you can work that up in your offer. So start working up your offers now and talking about them with your team, your salon team, because you want to get your team engaged in the offers. That'll help them to sell what you're offering when the time comes. So that's really, I think, one of the best suggestions I can give to you is don't try to come up with these offers all by yourself because remember, your team still has to sell them. And then the other thing I would do is set up some incentives for your teams when they upsell from the offer. So if somebody comes in for a discount on your 12 days for um, for 10 sessions, whatever, and your employee can upsell them to say an EFT, I would definitely give them an incentive for that. Now you might say, well, how do we track that? How do we track that someone came in for this offer and my employee says they came in for that offer and I upsold them? I wouldn't really care. If your employee says to you, somebody came in to buy 10 sessions and I sold them an EFT and they're not exactly telling you the truth, I'm not sure that that bothers me. As long as they sold them the EFT, that's what really counts. But I would set up incentives for your team. And sometimes what we do in those 12 days is we set up like an incentive pool. So for all of the dollars that go over what you did in those same 12 days in the fall of Christmas of 2020, you set it up as a pool to split among your employees depending upon the number of hours, or you can base it on who's got the highest PSA or LPA or whatever. There's a lot of different things you can do, and it's hard to cover them all in a presentation like this, but you want to duplicate your offer sheets in color, not in black and white. You want to duplicate them, place them, of course, on the front counter and in every one of your tanning rooms, because when people are in there tanning, you want them to see those offers. Now, blast your social media with and distribute your email. You blast your social media each day, and then send your email at least twice during those 12 days, maybe even 3 times, because there is extra business to be had during that time. As far as the social media goes, what you can do is take your graphic of the 12 days. You can break them down. What we've done is we send out an email blast before it starts, and then we sent out another one in 3 days that the first one would show the first 3 offers. The second email blast, second social media blast would show the next 3. You can do it that way. You can do it in steps if you want, or you can just blast out the first 6 for people to look at. And then as you're doing more social blasts, social posts, you can show them the next 6. You can try to show them all 12 if you want. And if you go on Google Google advanced image search, you'll see graphics on there for 12 days of Christmas, whether it's for tanning salons or for just in general, and you can see how they've laid it out. The only thing, of course, is that when you do all 12 at one time, they're going to start to look pretty small. So anyway, and then also everyone that works for you should be looking Christmas. Now, I wanted to look Christmas when I got on this broadcast. but apparently I must have quite an ego because my head's too damn big for this to put on, especially with the headphone here. But so here's Christmas. But you want all of your employees obviously to be wearing Christmas, particularly during the 12 days of Christmas. Uh, okay, and so we've talked about this. I've talked to you about this before, and look at by November 15th, 2021, it's kind of late to get involved in changing around your game plan of what you're going to do. So if you're interested in getting ready for the peak season, get a hold of me and you can get a free consultation. You can see what I've done. So I hope that this 12 days of Christmas gives you an idea of what you can do after you do your Black Friday week promotion. And if I can help you in any way, just let me have a shout. And done this a lot of times. And I hope that you guys have a great November, December. And I'm really excited about peak 2022 because I think it's going to be nuts. So have a good one. Bye-bye.